The Practice of Digital India, an evolving guide for active citizens, September 2017. The Practice of Digital India, PREFACE. Today in India, we have available enough infrastructure, knowledge, exposure, and experience needed for the successful practice of Digital India. However, the percentage of people who are aware of these resources and applying them in their daily life for professional and personal purposes is very small compared to the rest of the population. Let me illustrate this with an example. As part of Digital India Citizen Services suite, the Indian government has made available a world-class secure digital storage service called DigiLocker. DigiLocker is open and available to every Indian resident having a valid Aadhaar card. Residents can store and share documents securely. However, the number of Indian residents who have created accounts on DigiLocker and using it on regular basis is very small. In my opinion, every college going student in India should have created account by now and has been using it actively. This needs immediate attention and action. The purpose and target audience of this work. Digital India is a new platform. It is a technology platform. Future of India and its citizens will happen on it. The Indian government has created Digital India platform for reaching out every citizen online and deliver citizen services electronically. Hence, awareness of Digital India movement, its scope and services must be there for every Indian, be one living in cities or deep rural India, be housewife or a student or a shopkeeper or an entrepreneur. Digital India is all inclusive and is for every Indian irrespective of gender and geography or age and area. It is universal. Digital India is everyone's concern and reality. Hence, the first purpose of this book is to change this low ratio of Indian residents using Digital India resources and make them aware of these resources and encourage them to start using them in their daily life. This presentation and the accompanying videos intends to put the Digital India resources at the center of every Indian's working and personal day-to-day life and transform her into an empowered digital citizen. Digital India projects are built for and meant for every Indian. It is very inclusive in its objectives and services. Every Indian will be affected by it and more importantly benefited by that, making every digital citizen the largest group of people in India aware of these resources and guide them through towards harnessing their potential is the first and foremost objective of this work. The second important audience of this work is digital worker. Digital workers constitute the second largest growing group in India. These are people who use Digital India infrastructure and resources within the context of their work and professions. They may be teachers, office workers, business executives who come across a situation where Digital India can play a key role and contribute towards their accomplishments and success. The third intended audience of this book is digital shapers. These are the Indians who are playing leading roles within their groups and communities. They have within them power to use Digital India to enhance performance of their own and that of their teams and shape new collective future. These digital shapers can be institutional leaders, community leaders, functionaries in local government, people's representatives, and more. The next important target audience of this resource is the digital developer. Software applications, or simply apps, have become the de facto means of building and offering services to both business customers and citizens. In fact, today, Indian government has offering many of its services through apps. The futuristic Indian government not only wants to use Digital India platform for offering its citizen services. Instead, it is opening its platform along with incredible number of software resources for developers to build and offer innovative services. The Digital India platform, often technically called India Stack, is a set of layered resources for developers to build and offer innovative apps to billion Indians. For Indian developer, this is a dream come true and an emerging market in their own home country. Another important audience intended by the book is digital innovators. These are the small but significant and rapidly emerging digital Indians who have deep dreams and tall talent to look at digital India infrastructure and come out with innovative product, services, and business models. These solutions could be India specific to be targeted at a section of Indian society, say rural or urban. These services can be for meeting specific in transaction population, say people who earn and spend all money in cash. The innovator solution can also be with global focus but may start in India and use Digital India as a test bed. The next important target audience is Digital India leaders whose operative mandate is at state regional levels. These are people who might carry the baton of national process further into future. Leaders who are there in their mid career stages and are expected to take India to new but unknown future. Another important interested audience of this book is NRIs, non-resident Indians. They may be interested in knowing the technological developments back in home and would be surprised at the speed of developments and sophistication of the resulting infrastructure and their resourcefulness. Digital India is a national technology platform built on open global standards and practices. Its awareness is must for Indians outside India also. The NRI community living around the globe and experiencing technologies in advanced countries must have basic understanding of digital India. Not only they will feel proud about the same, but also find it pleasant surprise when come back home that they can experience global technology within their home also. Entrepreneurial Indians dreaming of making big in advanced countries may find that the technological platform resulting due to digital India in India is worth considering for their entrepreneurial ventures. Digital India is expected to be an indispensable part and parcel of every resident's daily life. Hence, an added audience is the teachers and the parents who might use this resource and illustrations while teaching to inspire students. Parents can use this resource to keep themselves updated about new and emerging digital India. Last but not least is the social entrepreneurs and change agents who might be interested in seeing how Digital India adds a new dimension and resource pool for them in engaging their audiences, enlarging their base of operations, and enriching their stakeholders. Contents in brief. Preface, Introduction, Part 1 Digital India Structure, Part 2 Digital India Live, Part 3 What it means to be a digital Indian, Part 4 Advanced Digital India.